Hello, I'm Sarah Todd, and I serve on the choral faculty of Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp as an accompanist. Today I'm going to walk you through some rhythm syllables in simple meter, this time focusing on syllables for uneven rhythms. My goal is to give you a few tools you may not have and to encourage you to make a connection between rhythm and language. What do I mean when I say uneven rhythms? Simply, rhythms divided into short, long, long, short, or syncopated patterns. Here are some examples in standard notation and the same in stick notation. Let's consider our old friend, the dotted quarter note. How do we speak a dotted quarter note syllabically? Well, it helps to consider component parts. Look at this measure of 4 tatis, which represent eighth notes here since we are in common time. What happens if I tie the first 4 strokes together? A half note. Now, if I'm aiming to build a dotted quarter note, I simply tie the first 3 strokes together, and voila! Instead of ta-ti, ta-ti, I have ta-ti. Let's try patterning. Ready, and ta-ti, ta-ti, ta, ta-ti, ta-ti, taki-tiki, ta. Great. There is a whole cluster of uneven rhythms derived from taki-tiki, which, as you may remember, is a single beat divided into an even 4. Once again, we'll look at these rhythms through the lens of component parts. So if I start with a single taki-tiki and tie the first 3 parts together, I get taki. If I start with a single taki-tiki and tie the last 3 parts together, I get taki. Tying the first 2 parts together leaves me with ta-tiki, and tying the last 2 parts together leaves me with taki-ti, which is my favorite, in fact. These rhythms are tricky, so we'll speak a separate pattern for each one. Join me. 2, ready, and taki, 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 tiki, ta, taki, tiki, taki, taki, ta. 2, ready, and ta, taki, tiki, taki, ta, taki, 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 tiki, ta. And to shake things up, a 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ta, tiki, taki, tiki, ta. Ta, tiki, taki, ta. Last but not least. 2, ready, and taki, tiki, taki, ti, taki, ta. Taki, ti, taki, ti, taki, ta. Great. Let's look next at syncopated rhythms. Syncopation occurs when rhythmic stress appears on a weak beat or part of the beat. If we start with this group of 2 tatis here and tie the middle 2 strokes together instead of ta-ti, ta-ti, we end up with ta-ti-ti, syncopation. If we start with a single taki-tiki and once again tie the middle 2 strokes together instead of taki-tiki, we get taki-ki. I apologize, by the way, my font doesn't have this particular taki-tiki derivation in stick notation. So remember, taki-tiki often stands for 16th notes, but doesn't have to. When you see these 2 rhythms in a score, or any other short, long, short, you can speak syllabically, but you can also simply say syncopa. That's also fine. Let's pattern together. We'll do the top one. 2, ready, and tati, tati, syncopa, syncopa, ta. Ta, ta, taki, tiki, ta, syncopa, ta. Great. So I encourage you to do some rhythm improv with both even and uneven rhythms. And here's some ideas for further practice. Thanks for watching this video that is brought to you by Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp.